What is up, guys? John the Retro Bro back again, and welcome to episode 1. This is episode 1 of the Genesis Project. What is the Genesis Project? Bro, do you even Sega Genesis? So the Genesis Project is just going to be a series that I sort of document my process of trying to, I'm going to say trying to, because I don't know if this will be a possibility. Trying to collect every game for the Sega Genesis. Now, the Sega Genesis is my all-time favorite. It's my all-time favorite console, as Arnold would say. It's my all-time favorite console. Brody even blast process. Does what Nintendo don't. I was a Sega kid. You know, my first console was an NES. Then I had a Sega Genesis. Then I had a PS1. And then I kind of went into my younger adult years where I just pretty much bought whatever I wanted after that. But the Sega Genesis is where pretty much my heart is, and always has been. And in this day of like modern gaming and old consoles on modern TVs, you know, I really wanted to put a CRT in my game room, but the wife wasn't having it. You know, I got this whole huge area down here, and I'm like, I don't want to play I want to have a Sega Genesis collection, but I want to be able to play them on my Genesis. So, talked to my good friend Cyrus, and he recommended the RetroTink 2X. Now, I got the 2X SCART. I got the RetroTink 2X SCART simply for the fact that SCART cables are very easy to get, especially for the Saturn, because I do own a Saturn. The Genesis, you know, they're pretty much everywhere. Especially with how the Sega was native RGB, they're easy to get. There's other options for the RetroTink. I wanted the SCART. Just seemed like the most doable situation, and I'm extremely happy with the RetroTink 2X SCART. I've been playing it on my 50-inch LG. There is zero input lag. It looks amazing. It looks way better than emulation on anything I've ever played. So, yes, OG hardware is always better than emulation. So, welcome to episode 1, guys. I'm going to go through, I've got some stuff that's already unboxed that I picked up in a lot, and then I've got 2 packages. Bro, do you even package? Got 2 packages here. I'm going to make sure I don't dox myself on this video because I've done that before and then had to go back and edit. But we're going to open, I'm going to show you those games, and then we're going to see what's in here. So, let's check it out. So guys, I had to do it. I actually found a Sega Genesis lot. A Sega Genesis lot. And you know what? I am going for a full collection. So, of course, there's going to be some necessary sports titles I'm just going to get out of the way. I'm not going to buy them. I'm not going to go actively seek sports titles. So, pretty much what I'm going to do is when it comes to the cheaper games, I'll buy in lots. Any doubles I accrue over the year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, I'm pretty much just going to use them as trades or sell them on eBay, whatever. You know, there's a huge community out there. That's awesome. So my goal in this is to buy through lots and best offers. I've already got a couple auctions that I got lucky on, because for me, eBay is still one of the best ways to go outside of private deals. For whatever reason, everybody else, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, if you still go on there, Let Go, all that, still just mostly resellers. You're going to pay retail. And if I'm going to pay retail, honestly, I'm just going to go to a store. So on the higher end stuff, somebody asked me on my live stream, I think it was Cyrus, what's the most expensive game you'll pay out of pocket? And I couldn't really answer that question. But my goal with some of the more expensive stuff is to kind of acquire them through trades, via stacking commons, etc. Somewhere along the line, and like I said, those bundle auctions, and hopefully maybe get lucky. But I'm just gonna go through these. These are some simple sports games, and one good game actually that I actually just picked up on a best offer on eBay. So 688 attack subs, get that out of the way. And by the way, guys, I am going for boxed games, not complete, but my collection, I do want them to be boxed. I understand that's obviously there's going to be a price with that, but these clamshells, number one, the clamshells I love. I mean, look how well they've held up. And I can't stand loose Genesis cards. Drives me crazy. RBI Baseball 93, which actually is not a terrible game. This one's actually pretty good. If I remember this one, I actually have some memories with this one with my stepdad, so I actually will play this, believe it or not. Bro, Sega Genesis, you wanted sports titles, that's where you went. Of course, Battleship, you know, gotta have that on there. And of course that's green, so my green screen's picking it up. Bro, do you even 1990s mullet? American Gladiators. I'm actually gonna play this. Believe it or not, yes, I will play. I'll play a few of these. So this is actually one of my all-time favorite games on the Sega Genesis. It didn't come out just on the Genesis, but that is Maximum Carnage. Now, this is a complete title. However, it's complete, but it was a Blockbuster rental. So definitely got some stickers on there. You know, I'm not too excited about. You know, and I'm not even going to try and peel those off because I don't want to rip the label off. So I'll leave those on there. Maybe eventually get a card upgrade. But maybe not. So these two guys, these two are the Mac Daddies. These are the first two expensive titles that I'm buying. The one, and I don't know which one's which here, but the one I wanted to get out of the way because it's only realistically going to go up in price. And the other one is a game I actually really like. And I was just like, man, I've only ever emulated it. So I'm actually going to play that game tonight. Dude, tape the hell out of this. So I'm actually going to play that tonight. And experience it for the first time on the Genesis. And in fact, it's one game that I probably played when I was younger, because it's funny because when I emulate it, I'm like, I really kind of briefly remember this game. So which one do we have here? So I think this is obviously probably going to be the more expensive one. Yeah, this dude was serious, and you'll see why he was serious in a moment here. And why he wrapped this the way he did. I actually did get a good deal on this one. Again, this was eBay. This was a best offer. I submitted the best offer, and I was like, there's no way he's going to accept that offer. I actually did sort of lowball the guy. But he didn't have a lot of retro games on his site, so I'm like, maybe he just doesn't know what he has. Saw it, picked it up cheap, and wants to get rid of it. And that is Truxton. So it does look like the tab was ripped off here. By the way, it is complete. It is complete. This cart literally is immaculate. The picture of the board. I'll probably go ahead and open this just to be sure. But he did have a picture of the board on the cart, so I have no reason to believe that it's a fake. I mean, everything looks normal, metal screws. The cart damn near looks brand new. So, Truxton was one I wanted to get out of the way earlier. Like I said, it's only going up in value. So I'm glad to get this out of the way. And by the way, fight me over this. Truxton, better than Musha. I said what I said. Do you want to fight, bro? So this is the one. This is the game I was sort of talking about. By the way, did I show Star Trek? I got this game. This was on the lot as well. Star Trek game. Never played this game. Was in that lot with the Genesis Model 2 that I picked up. And check that out. You know, I didn't even know that game existed. It's the Next Generation, so Jean-Luc Picard. I'll give it a try. That was my favorite Star Trek. I remember my dad, you know, always watching that one when I was little, in nausea. I mean, he was always watching it. So I'm actually familiar with it just because of that. So this is the one that I'm definitely going to be playing tonight, because I never played it on original hardware. And this is another one. Yeah, wow, this looks brand new. This is a great game. In fact, now that I see the case, I'm like, yeah, I definitely played this when I was a kid. I don't know if I owned it, because my memory sucks, or if I rented it, but that is Chase HQ. This game is awesome. It's actually Chase HQ 2. It was originally on arcade. I think the Genesis version actually a little bit better for whatever reason. And again, this is also complete. Also complete there. And cart again. Cart, I mean, this cart looks brand new. So super stoked about that. I've got more coming next week, but I am trying to not go overboard, because this is a hobby that could get extremely expensive really fast if you're not careful what you do. So I'm kind of taking my time. You know, I'm not jumping on anything just because. I am going to make sure I get a good deal on stuff. There's so many good games out there for the Sega Genesis. I don't know how long this project is going to take me. However, I'm definitely going to go about documenting it, doing pickup videos, talking about the games, and kind of go from there. You know, like Chase HQ, that game was, I don't know, there was just something about that game that I really liked. I just thought it was badass. It was really different for its time. It's not a game like you really played on Nintendo. You didn't have that on SNES. Maybe it was on SNES. I don't even know, but it just felt like a Sega game. But, you know, I don't know how I'm going to go about how long this is going to take me, but I am definitely excited about it. You know, it's kind of rejuvenated my love for the Genesis by getting back into it. I mean, quick story real quick, guys. When I was younger, I had the Genesis longer than I had any other console. I probably had it from like 93 to, I would say, 97 or 98. So it was like the majority of like my childhood was with the Genesis. I mean, pretty much from the time I was 7 to 13 years old, you know, 12, 13 years old, I had a Genesis, you know, and we would go out to this, it was a farmer's market, and outside there was a guy who had Nintendo, Sega games, and I would always just go through. I mean, he would have the stacks like this, and I would just go through and I would look. You know what I did? I would look at the front, and I'd be like, "Oh man, look at that! That's so badass, dude! Look how evil that guy is! You know, that's Venom." You know, and then you turn it over and you look at. I don't know what you guys did, but what I did was I looked at the blocks, right? And I'm like, "Wow, look how good those graphics are! Look at that! Oh, I've got to play it." And then that's how I based my decision on video game. You know, buying video games. I didn't have any sort of subscription in Nintendo Power back then. I didn't have like, I mean, the internet didn't exist. If it did, it was, you know, there wasn't a whole lot about video games, you know. So, and you probably didn't have it anyways. So, you know, let me know what you guys think. Tell me about some of your favorite Genesis games. Let me know if you're familiar with any of these. Guys, do you even Genesis Project Bro? I can't wait to do episode 2. Thank you for watching episode 1. Do you even Genesis Bro? See you on the next video.